kind of streak you don't see too often in today's NFL since there's so much parity. So the way they've played has been truly remarkable.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. At 6'2", leading them out, the man from Pittsburgh, the former Panther, Nathan Peterman.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Offense.
And that'll set them back 5. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. On second down, here's Peterman. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Now that's the way to open up a game on defense. Back-to-back sacks. We know that someone's come to play today.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the shotgun, Peterman. And he's got room. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. On fourth down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10.
Let's go.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And a reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
They'll look to throw now on first down. An incomplete, crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. So 2nd and 10 here.
Here we go now.
They'll set up a throw. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Back to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagle. It's their quarterback. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now Tre'Davious White on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmaker is.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early.
False start, offense.
Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Okay, even just being nice, the last 2 plays were not very good offensively. So if you're the play caller, was it the team's execution or was it strategy? If it was execution, you continue to call the game the way you're calling it. But if it's strategy, change up what you're doing and figure it out.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Here's Ryan Allen now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Meanwhile, down in Dallas, an update from there. And the Redskins there out to an early lead. Aaron Rodgers, an early touchdown pass in that one. Now a handoff here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And he'll give it here to his running back. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against...
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 107 yards.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes a leading rusher.
Now a handoff looking right. And some room to roam now. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now Peterman on 2nd down. And Jones has it over the middle. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Green 39.
2nd down, Peterman. And it's caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Now let's go. 3-19.
They'll run it with Hill. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Jeremy Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills have cut it to within a score.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
This is taken near the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now, he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. That good for 22 and a first down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Well, not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the drive. Will wind up yielding 3. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Green, 39. No, check, Patriot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jackson. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Caught right side is Jeffrey. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Hard throw, incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. So good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. From the gun, it's Peterman. Throw left side complete. That's Walters. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. They'll throw on first down with Peterman. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Wheeler. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw it with Peterman. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing. And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Bills on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Again, it's Peterman. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Peterman looking to throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield? It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, look, credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. They have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And give him a gain of 37.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory. And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Holding offense.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Not particularly. They're playing duty. Was waiting for J-Bone to get in here. We talking about Madden doing his Madden shit. Plus I gotta ask him something so I can get off here shortly. So
wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah, during film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Partner's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defenses only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the incompletion, then the run for no gain. Let's see now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Sua Cravens. Now the ball comes loose.
Great job to get that ball back. Great job.
Taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5.
Who the hell hit him like that? I need J-Bone to come on, hop in this party. I need a ride real quick. Broke as hell. Especially that dumb shit she pulled last night. I can't fuck with that bitch no more, man. She just... No, it's the same person, Spencer.
And the offense in a great spot. It's first and goal from the 3.
Well, then don't assume. They're the same person.
Off here to his running back. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
All right, but I haven't seen her, so that's the issue. But anyways, it's not important.
They'll come out in the pistol. Offense looks to punch it in here from the
Come on, man.
Second and goal. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now
oh boy,
pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter. Everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game being on the 2nd half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the 2nd half.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And now here's a carry heading left. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing
Oh boy,
like
I hope he can
there.
come through. I need to go.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. He'll return
no.
for the 6. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Meanwhile, down in Dallas, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Aaron Rodgers, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one.
Actually, I probably lost some burgers.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
Come on, Reggie Jackson.
They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down.
All he did was bump you. You couldn't catch that.
On this 3rd quarter of play. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Oh, I need to go. Okay, they ball. He's at 80 now? Okay, cool. Alright. I was looking up how much flights to El Paso cost. They're only about $120. Something like that. Like a 45-minute. Well, I think, yeah. Wait. Yeah, I think that was one way. I think. I don't know. Yeah, it must have been.
So
that's not really cheap because that's about what I'm paying to come
playing
For the, well, I did get a deal, but that's about what I'm paying to come there and back.
You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
But I'm sure they may have another deal or a sale here before then. Might be able to find something cheaper. That was the last minute. Just looking to see what. Oh hell no! It's already 8 hours. That means it's gonna be damn 10 hours, 12 hours. Ain't no way in hell. Yes, it'll be longer. It's always longer. The bus has to stop. Let people off, let people on. Damn right, it's always longer.
A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let
plus, the bus is only going to go but so fast.
About to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him. And yep, thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Sorry, what now? I can't hear you, man.
And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That interception sets them.
Yeah, the mega bus from North Carolina to DC is what, 4? Ain't gonna be no more than 5 hours, maybe 6. That's not too bad. Man, I've taken the Greyhound before on mega bus, but I can't do that shit now. I'm too old for that bullshit. I can't do it. Sitting on those goddamn bus and can't do nothing for 8 hours? No way.
Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
Half the damn day gone. Can't even do shit when you get there.
Guys, we can't punt the ball away. They'll have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite
I'm up at midnight, so that doesn't do me any good.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Darren Waller, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position.
Yeah, and old girl, April Ryan.
So another score there. Often you talk about
he couldn't because he was yelling over him.
Offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately,
I don't know if she had a mic either, but I mean,
he tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
She was trying to ask a question. That's what reporters do. It's only changed because Trump is in the office. It ain't never been like that before. That's how reporters get their questions asked. A bunch of reporters are yelling out, and then he picks one or answers one from the ones that are yelling out. That's how it's always been. He's the only one changing the shit. It ain't never been like that before. So they just doing what they normally known to do.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception.
What difference does it make what she was saying? She was asking a question.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any pass.
You might need to watch it again because I don't think you have an understanding of what was really going on.
On 1st and 10, it's Peterman. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now Peterman on first down. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your number one cover
that's
guy
what.
on defense.
That's
it doesn't matter about size.
Okay. Never mind.
That just his first catch of the game.
Because that's the way Trump has it. That he's trying to do it now. That's not the way it is done, son. That's what I'm trying to tell you. People don't sit there. Yes, they don't sit there and raise their fucking hands. It's the first time ever in life that shit has ever happened. They never do that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Throwing now, Peterman.
I know you don't know.
Nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted.
That's why I'm telling you.
Instead, second down. Another wayward
Jesus
pass.
Christ, man.
Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They run a draw here on second down. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Sometimes as a defense, when you're defending the pass, play after play, you get tired chasing the quarterback, especially the defensive lineman. So when they actually run the football, it's almost a relief.
The Bills on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is third down and 12. Out of the gun, Peterman. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Walters. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Fresh set of downs here. Peterman to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
Okay, so.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now let's go.
To throw on third down. Herring. Wide open receiver complete. Past the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Bills. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Offense looking to avoid a third and long. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Peterman. Pass incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right, that pass will go from incomplete to complete.
The Bills on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. it's Peterman. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down. Here's Ryan Allen now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And it's going to be a short field to work with after this one. It's touchdown at the 45-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Herring. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Well, when defensive coordinators game plan to put pressure on a quarterback, they often want to use blindside rushes, and that's exactly what they did there. The cornerback gets to him and drops him.
Green, 39.
Throwing on third and long. Herring. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Here's Drew Kaiser now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. They've gone to the fourth quarter now in Dallas, and the Redskins have scored to swing back in front. Aaron Rodgers with one touchdown pass thus far.
Detroit!
On first down, Peterman. Walters with a grab over the middle. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
On second down, here's Peterman. Throwing right, and that's complete. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Detroit!
Here's Peterman to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
One last shot for Peterman. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Good job.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.
I'll be right back.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Philadelphia, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Damn, what's this dude doing, man? Damn, no, not Ray Davenport. Oh, I lost Ray Davenport. Oh, man. And I lost my right tackle and my D tackle. Oh, that's some bullshit right before the playoffs. Oh. Man, I seen that bullshit. Stop whining about that shit. Everybody get hurt. Everybody got injuries. If you got a backup running back, you'll be fine. Oh well, you better find one. Goddamn, you better find one. Oh, you just bought it? You bastard. You bastard. Oh. Hey man, I need a favor, man. You know what I need you to do, right? I need to take that TV. Uh, uh, do you know she fucking texted me this morning talking about good morning and shit? Like, bitch, how dare you? Fuck you. Don't text me no more. What the fuck is wrong with you? Good morning. Fucking good morning. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I ate all that pizza already, man. You hear me? Oh no. No, I'm saying I ate all that pizza already. I was like, oh, both of them gone already. Damn, that's a lot of injuries from that one damn game, man. Damn. 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 Oh, that's a lot of injuries right there, right? Damn. With 3 games left, I might as well write him off for the season. Damn, that's bullshit, man. They knew damn well while I brought this guy in here, and so then he'll miss the first 3. He missed these 3 games. The wild card round I won't play in. The divisional round, so he won't be back into the conference championship. Hopefully. Ray Davenport out 2 more weeks, and then Cummins. Man. Bullshit, man. Dude, Ray Davenport, man. Damn, my D tackle was going off this year, man. This game sucks. Whenever you got the time, shit. I gotta get some water in here and shit. Okay. Can't drink the water, take a shower, wash your clothes. This shit is ridiculous, man. These fools. That's oh god, I hate Chapel Hill water. Owassa rather. We had 9 sacks. They take him out. There's 3 more games left. Come on, man. That's just doing better than Fletcher Cox. Oh man. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll be back in a little bit, man. Make this run and shit. I'll holler at you shortly.